So if we see this interview and if we talk about the tips and tricks, you people have answered the questions, but you have not given additional information in your answers, especially when I asked about how well do you know the people who live next door to you. You said that I know him very well, and just that's all. No, I know very well about the neighbor because we have been living for the last 20 years and we know each other very well, and especially because of this long period we have good understanding and we share our problems with each other, and we even share our lunch, sometimes dinner. This is obviously a great fun to have good neighbors. अब बात समझ आई कैसे बात को हमने आंसर को इलेबोरेट करना है, उसमें एडिशनल इंफॉर्मेशन कैसे डालनी है। और इट्स क्वाइट नेचुरल कि आप अगर किसी नेबर के साथ 20 साल से नहीं रह रहे तो फिर भी, और अगर ऐसा नहीं भी है तो क्या आप इस तरह एक्सप्रेस कर सकते हैं कि नहीं कर सकते?
जी सर, कर सकते हैं।
How often do you see them? Well, obviously, because we are living next door to each other, and I often see him, especially on weekends, and sometimes I call him and we decide to sit in our lawn and we discuss different problems and different issues and chit chat with each other, and that's really a great fun for me because my neighbor is quite funny and I enjoy his company very much. What kind of problems do people sometimes have with their neighbors? Well, there are not major problems. Sometimes my neighbors' kids play in their lawn and ball comes, and at one time my plants were greatly disturbed because of those kids, but usually I just guide them. Please try to avoid uh, disturbing all the situations available in my lawn or about harming my plants and so on. How do you think neighbors can help each other? Uh, Actually, this is very important that neighbors should help each others. And in my case, uh, my neighbor is quite cooperative. He always try to guide me and help me in different matters. And I mostly consult about different problems of my daily life as we are good friends as well. And we share our problems, we share our ideas, and this is really good for me to take his help in this matter. And sometimes, if I am not at home, even he goes to take some grocery from the shop for my family. And in the same way, sometimes if he is not available, I provide the same facilities for his family. So we have good relationship as neighbors, and we can take these helps from the neighbors. Anji, now you have got the idea about the question and the answers.
Yes sir.
And
Yes, sir.
about part two, the main thing is note making. Describe a time when you were asked to give your opinion in questionnaire or a survey. So describe a time. So time is very important. You must decide uh, at once about describe a time when I was in university. I was asked to give my opinion when I was going shopping, and there was a university student. He was taking a survey about the problems of the shopping. Okay, so I answered him about the different problems like parking, like the rates, like the facilities, like the problems in different matters. Have you got the idea, students?
Yes sir.
So what the question was about, you will write the questionnaire was about shopping problems in the market, why you were asked to give your opinion, as why I was standing in the market, so I was asked because I was available there. What opinion you gave? I gave opinion about parking facilities, about the rate list, about the customer care in different shops, and about the quality of the different products. So ये आपने अब क्या होगा, आपने ये बातें देखें, ये जो मैं लाइन खींच, यहाँ पे आपने सिर्फ ना एक लाइन ऐसे खींचनी है क्वालिटी, एक लाइन ऐसे खींचनी है, लिख देना है रेट्स, एक लाइन ऐसे खींचनी है कस्टमर केयर। तो ये कस्टमर केयर, बस इतना छोटे छोटे वर्ड लिखना है, ये पूरी पूरी लाइन नहीं आपने लिखनी, जैसे मैं आपको बोल के बता रहा हूँ ना, उसके लिए एक वर्ड काफी है। देखें, जब आप बोल रहे होंगे तो आपको ये अलाउड है कि आप अपनी प्लानिंग, यहाँ पर आपने नोट मेकिंग की है, सेपरेट पेज पे की है, तो वो आप उसके ऊपर से देख के तो साथ साथ पढ़ते जाएंगे। एंड एक्सप्लेन हाउ यू फेल्ट अबाउट गिविंग योर ओपिनियन। अब आपने क्या लिखना है, हैप्पी, एक्साइटेड, एंड दैट वाज क्वाइट क्रिएटिव, ठीक है, एंड फेल्ट गुड बिकॉज आई वाज फर्स्ट टाइम, बस ऐसे यहाँ पे लिख देना फर्स्ट टाइम। तो फिर जब बोलना है तो दैट वाज अ ग्रेट फन फॉर मी टू गिव माय ओपिनियन फर्स्ट टाइम बिकॉज आई हैड नेवर दिस एक्सपीरियंस टू गिव my opinion, and that was exciting for me because I expressed my all ideas and thoughts about the problems and the issues during the shopping. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So I hope you people will be able to answer such part two, and you will be able to make the note making in 60 seconds, and then you will answer. And if we talk about the part three questions, their chemistry is somewhat different as compared with part one questions. Part one questions are very easy, very simple about day to day life, and they are not having abstract nature. They are not asking you to think more and think much. But if you will talk about the chemistry, about the nature of the questions in part three, they are quite having abstract nature, like what kinds of organizations want to find out about people's opinion. Okay, so they can be any. You are free. So they are open-ended questions. You are not bound to any specific topic. So what kind of organizations want to find out about people's opinions? So now you can answer that. There are the schools, there are the colleges, there can be different companies, there are different organizations. They can organize such sort of things. Okay. Do you think that questionnaires or surveys are good ways of finding out people's opinion? Okay. So this is obviously good because company come to know about their products, company come to know about the feedback of the customer, they come to know about the problems people face in the quality, in the provision of these things. This is quite good. What reasons might people have for not wanting to give their opinion? Sometimes they don't have interest, sometimes they think that they shouldn't express their ideas and thoughts publicly. So these types of reasons you can give, and your answer should be comprising about minimum 2 lines and maximum 3 to 4 lines. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Then, do you think it would be a good idea for schools to ask students their opinion about lessons? Obviously, this is a good idea that if they would ask the students, they will come to know about the problems from the grassroots level. They will come to know about their planning, their organization, their execution of the work, and ultimately, that will provide them an ample chance to improve their quality of service, and that will improve their standard, and they will improve in all aspects. What would be the advantage for schools be if they ask students their opinion? So there will be a great advantage to the schools if they will ask about opinions, because the students will be happy because they are being listened. They will come to know that their school takes care of them, and they asking about their views, their ideas about different aspects of school facilities, and ultimately that would be good for school as well. Would there be any disadvantage in asking students opinions? Well, in my reckoning, there is no disadvantages, because there are no disadvantages because asking opinion is not a bad thing. This is always a good thing because it is positive thing, it is a productive thing, and ultimately this will be a great idea for the schools about asking from their students. Ultimately, they will come to know about the issues and the problems in teaching, in facilities, and different aspects of the services they provide to the students. G students, I think this would be a good idea for you people to discuss this again. And you please watch ICG IELTS videos on YouTube, and you may ask me the questions in our WhatsApp group. And I hope in the next interview you will be better. And you also see video on IELTS band descriptor. I have given the lecture about how you are assessed, your fluency, your pronunciation, your coherence, and your use of lexical resources like grammar, like other things. So they all are assessed. Okay, you will come to know that how you are assessed in your IELTS speaking interview. Would you like to ask any question about speaking, especially IELTS speaking interview, part one, part two, part three?
No, sir.
No.
Um,
Yes.
yes or no? If I have any question, I will ask you in group. And I think today meeting is enough.